What's on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. We've got a whole deluge of information coming out about the incident at the Trump Hotel yesterday. We now know who did it. It is not a, quote, usual suspect. However, as more information seems to be coming out, more and more things seem to be very familiar. Very familiar with not only the individual that did what they did in New Orleans, but the Routh guy who was on the Trump golf course, and yet another weird connection to Ukraine. Is it a coincidence? It's possible. I don't know why all these pro-Ukraine people keep trying to take out, Americans. We keep paying them. Why are we giving them money? They keep doing this kind of stuff. It's absolutely insane. Let's get into all the news. I do want to point out these videos obviously are buried by YouTube, so please do leave a like on it, subscribe, and follow. It helps. It really does. And you can help support the channel by checking out my coffee company. It's the best coffee company out there. We actually brew our own stuff. It's not drop ship garbage like other people. The last of our winter selection is being clearanced out right now. It's the last time you can get it. A lot of people stock up and freeze it. You can freeze coffee. Our sugar plum, hot butter rum, gingerbread, vanilla sugar cookie are all 45% off. In available in whole bean and ground, as well as our gingerbread K-Cups are even on sale. We almost never put K-Cups on sale. And everything else on the website is 20% off with promo code New Year 2025. If you haven't tried us out yet, we have coffee, tea, cocoa, cold brew. We have everything you could want, all available, made right here, brewed right here in the United States, not drop ship, ultra small batch. It's the freshest stuff you're going to get. Blueberry cobbler, strawberries and cream, our silky ultra dark roast. We've got something for everybody. Or our tea selections are back in stock, so please consider checking them out. Now, here's some pictures of what we know. So yesterday during my live stream, which you should watch over on Quartercast at 1 Eastern, we were kind of dissecting this as it was happening in real time. And I did not at that time have the first video where there actually was a large explosion, only the video that showed kind of the aftermath, where we determined while watching it was very clearly fireworks. It was not a battery incident. And we know now that this individual rented the Cybertruck, didn't own it. He rented it using the exact same application, Toro, I think it's called, Turo or something, the same app that the New Orleans person used it. Now, is it possible that it's completely coincidental? Yes. Do I think it is? No. I think somebody told them, here's what you do. You rent it using this app. Here's what you do. In fact, at least according to Twitter sleuths right now, Matthew, this is the guy, Matthew Livelsberger, a.k.a. Matt Berg, changed his signal safety number just before detonation. And then his photo and safety number changed after detonation. My big question is, was he alive when it happened? Autopilot, the summon feature. You could have summoned the vehicle. Was he told, hey, because from what I saw on the internet, he had a newborn baby. Did somebody say, hey, you're going to go do this? Or your wife and kid are going to get it? I don't know. Was he radicalized? Maybe. He was active duty, pictured in many places. You see, he's now reporting the driver in the Cybertruck was active duty Green Beret, assigned to 10th Special Forces Group, holding a rank of Master Sergeant. He was reportedly on leave from assignment in Germany when he came back to Colorado and rented the truck. Now, just because you're a Green Beret doesn't mean you know anything about, making things explode. I do think it's curious that the best he could come up with was some cans of gas and fireworks. That's just my opinion. It certainly did have a decent sized explosion, one he allegedly didn't survive. I'm still waiting to hear, I wonder if Elon could pull the video of it. I know there is a camera in the Cybertruck rearview mirror or above the rearview mirror that watches the driver to make sure your eyes stay on the road if you're using autopilot. I bet you they could probably recover that. Almost certainly they could recover that. So I wonder if Elon's going to release it. Glenn Greenwald writing, I know it's all but forgotten. But there were two serious attempts in 2024 on Trump, and at least one of them by Ukraine fanatic. The Cybertruck was put in front of Trump Tower for a reason, with the Tesla vehicle carefully chosen. Who is radicalizing these people? Here is Matthew Livelsberger, the individual who did that, seen wearing a Slava Ukraine t-shirt in his photo while he served at Fort Bragg, the same military base the anti-Trump fanatic and Ukraine military recruiter Ryan Routh visited over 100 times before his attempt on Donald Trump. It also seems to be the exact base where New Orleans attacker served. Now, Fort Bragg is huge. Tens of thousands of soldiers go through there every year. Is there somebody there? It's possible. He also, of course, Ryan Routh here trying to recruit for Ukraine. Also found in some Facebook posts here, the Cybertruck individual was apparently setting up recently retired special forces guys with contracts to go to Ukraine. Here he posted, quick turnaround 30-day contract op in Ukraine at $550 per day, lodging and travel provided. Matthew writes, I've got a top 18D recently, ETSD, who is looking for just this opportunity, sent him your way. So he also seemed to be recruiting for Ukraine, the same as the individual at Mar-a-Lago. I mean, something is fishy here, right? There is some weird connection here. His ex-wife, who is a Bernie supporter, I don't know what kind of connection this stuff makes, but she was obviously a huge anti-Trump person. Trump is white, a white Terry, brilliant. That's his ex-wife, though. Does that mean that he was anti-Trump? Probably not. But there are other pieces of information here, perhaps linking him. I don't know. Here he is pictured here. The whole thing, they served at the same base. Yes, that's true, but it's not like the base is small. Here's what Green Beret Naptime posts. He often posts a lot of stuff about the Army. There's still a lot we don't know about Matthew Livelsberger. He recently made E8 list for MSG in 2023 in an 18Z slot, which means he was Special Forces soldier, and if he pinned, that would have been on active duty. This also means he was well within his team sergeant time. He was 18E, Special Forces Communication Sergeant, then went to the Fox course to become 18F, Intelligence Sergeant, before making the E8 list. He also apparently was a small unarmed aircraft system, qualified drones, which applies to your training at a drone pilot. I'm submitting an FOIA request for his military records, but I expect that to take some time. He rented the Cybertruck from Turo, the same company as a NOLA person. The back of the truck was full of mortar fireworks, gas canisters, and campfire fuel canisters, which are all combustible, but would not be ideal for the explosion to create maximum damage. Here's the crazy part. With the level of experience he had, how does it make sense that he would rent a Cybertruck, which are known to be bulletproof, and fill it with ineffective explosives that he would know would not actually cause that much damage? The front windows of the building didn't even break. And the other crazy part, his wife has multiple anti-Trump posts on her social media from years ago. So if he was radicalized, if there was all attempt to hurt people and destroy Trump building, why would he go about it in such an incompetent and ineffective manner? Lots are not adding up here. We'll add more as it comes to light. I mean, a lot of people who understand about military, I don't know what a lot of this stuff means, but a lot of people are believing it's some sort of setup. He was set up somehow. I would like to see the auto drive system in the Cybertruck's records. He never even tried to get out. That makes no sense unless he was, committing, self-removal. It's real. It's a real possibility that he wasn't fully aware of or even able to drive or use the vehicle himself. I will say the Cybertruck doors are confusing to open from the outside, but very easy to open from the inside. You just pull a tab. I don't think you would have been confused on how to open the door. You know, he obviously been in and out of the vehicle several times to load those things up. Everything is very weird about this guy. Very, very weird. And just because his wife was one political leaning, that doesn't mean he, is in agreement with that. This is a very weird. Here he is in his Ukraine shirt. Why was he wearing a Slava Ukraine shirt? Was he Ukrainian? I mean, he's American. We know that, but was he of Ukrainian descent? Maybe that would make sense. I don't know. We don't really know. And also, no notes in either scenario. No notes. I suppose of a Terry, they normally don't leave notes. But this guy, I don't know. It's very, very weird. The whole thing is very, very weird. Guy's got a huge American flag tattoo on his arm. That's actually pretty cool ink. Yes, his ex-wife was an anti-Trumper, but this is from 2015, 10 years ago. I don't think connecting him to her makes a ton of sense. Why now? Maybe he just simply couldn't handle another Trump presidency. I don't know. Elon Musk confirmed that they may even be able to get the vehicle running again. Should be interesting to see as this one shakes out. There are a lot of questions around this guy. A lot of them. Make sure you subscribe or follow to my channel. As I get more information, I will update you. Even right now, there's an incident going on with Capitol Police. I may have a video as we get more information there later. I'm following that situation. Wherever you are, please subscribe or follow for more information, and we'll talk to you again real soon.